Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make this Instant Pot cracked chicken recipe. Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. Today we're going to make an Instant Pot cracked chicken. Yes, that's the name. I know people hate it, but that's what people search for on Google. So what is cracked chicken? It is chicken breast cooked and shredded in a bunch of seasonings, and then we're going to add cream cheese and cheddar cheese and mix it all up, and it is so good on sandwiches or just as a dip, or you just eat it with crackers or pork rinds. It's so good. Most people use a ranch packet, you know, like a packet of ranch from the grocery store. I don't do that. I like to just add the seasonings one by one so I can control how much of each one there is. I just like it better that way. But if you want to use a ranch packet, that you're more than welcome to. No problem. It works just as well. So we are going to get started. We've got our Instant Pot here with 2 pounds of chicken breast. So these chicken breasts are still a little frozen, and that's completely fine. You could have thawed chicken or you could have frozen chicken. In my recipe, I give instructions for both. So we're going to add a half a cup of chicken broth to our chicken. So for Instant Pot recipes, you need to have liquid in your pot so it doesn't give you any error messages. Some Instant Pots require a cup or 2 cups of liquid. Make sure you follow the instructions for your Instant Pot. This one, I'm not sure, but I've done this recipe. I know that a half a cup is plenty because the chicken is going to release a lot of liquid. It's probably going to release 2 cups of liquid just from cooking the chicken in the Instant Pot. So I'm just putting a half a cup of chicken broth just for really good flavor. So now we're gonna add our seasonings. I've got 1 tablespoon of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of dried dill, 1 teaspoon of dried chives, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, now we're gonna put the lid on it, and this is going to cook under high pressure for 8 minutes. You can just hit the manual button, put it on 8 minutes, and then make sure it's on sealing, which it is. It's ready to go. Okay, our Instant Pot cracked chicken the chicken is done. We let the pressure just naturally release. You could release it after 10 minutes, but I just let it release after, I think it took 18 minutes. So now our chicken is all done. I'm gonna pull it out of the pot just because the pot has a lot of liquid in it. And we can use some of that liquid if we need it when we add all of this, the cheeses into it. So now we just want to break it up with our tongs. You can see that this just breaks right up with no issues. And I think that that really is to do with letting it, just the natural pressure release, just let it release all of the pressure. And it takes longer, but then you don't have to fight so much to get it all shredded. You can also, of course, use a couple of forks. I've seen people use a KitchenAid mixer, but that's kind of messy. Okay, now we're gonna add 8 ounces of softened cream cheese and a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. We're gonna use our tongs just to get this all mixed in there. And the heat's just gonna melt that cheese. And I'm gonna get a ladle and I'm gonna scoop some of this liquid out of the pot. I think it needs some liquid. Maybe a couple of ladles full. Switch to a spatula and get it all mixed in there. To finish this off, I've got 8 slices of bacon that I cooked. I chopped it up and cooked it, so we're gonna add that in. And this is finished. Like I said before, this is so good on like a keto-friendly hamburger bun. You can make a sandwich, or you could use some pork rinds and dip it in. This is not the best pork rind for dipping, but look at that. I mean, how good does that look? Yum, yum. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure you check out this recipe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.